Hey guys, Robin here. Hey, just got finished installing my anchor trolley leverloc system on the Vibe SG130. Every kayak's just a tad bit different. For detailed instructions on how to install your trolley system, you can go onto YakAttack website. They got plenty of the videos. For those of you that do have the Vibe SG130, this is basically how I set mine up. You can take a look at it if you haven't already installed one, get some ideas. There's a couple variations out there. So first off, I got the YakAttack leverloc system, and right here you can see the positioning to where I had it on my seat. I wanted somewhere that I can sit comfortably and still be able to reach it with no problem. Basically right in the middle where my butt sits is fine. Obviously, for those of you with the SG130, the left side of the kayak, this is pretty much your only option since the cable rudder system is on the back side here. It just looked like a big mess. Too many things. You're trying to pull on one thing thinking it's your anchor trolley and you're really pulling on your rudder. So just optimally, it's the best is going to be on the left hand side. So here up in the front we have the pulley system going towards the seat, and the positioning, so I got a pad eye there, the leverloc system, another pad eye, and I'll talk about why I positioned where I did, and the last one in conjunction to the rudder. So basically what I like to do is a lot of catfishing, slow streams, river systems. So I wanted an anchor that I can get to the tail end, the rudder end here, and keep me in line with the river, with the current. So if the current's pushing the nose of my kayak downstream, and that's where I want my bait to go, I wanted this to sit close back, as far back as possible without interfering with the rudder system. Launch my anchor, which we'll go over here in a few. Boom, I'm pointing in the right direction. On the flip side, hey, if I want to be pointed upstream, again, anchor trolley, bring it all the way up here, pretty close to the front. Vibe kayak, so we have a pretty much, we'll talk about this here real quick. So where the handle is, it's kind of at an angle. Then we have somewhat of a flat surface right here, and then it angles in sharp right here. So definitely didn't want to install anything too high up here for the rope to get up over the handles or anything. For me, optimally, if you look on the Vibe, just below the handle here, you can kind of see a seam mark. And what I did with the trolley system is I put the tip of the triangle right on top of that seam. There's a little angle right here, but right where I mounted the plate for the trolley anchor, little lever lock here, it sits fairly flat. The ring, it stays, not going to get in the way. I mean, it's in there. So now as far as the pad eyes, basically I wanted to do halfway between the pulley system and the lever system. So what I did here is, if you look at the rail, I came right down pretty much. There's a nice flat spot, and mine's pretty tight. It goes pretty much straight across from pad eye to lever lock to the last pad eye, and then slopes gently upwards towards the pulley system. So that's why I did the positioning of the pad eyes, lever lock on this Vibe. It was for me, the last Sea Ghost I had was, I believe, a 2015. I had a different anchor trolley system. The pad eyes were actually cantered at a 45-degree angle towards the back and towards the front. So quickly, there's a lot of different anchor systems out there that you can get. This is just something I found on Amazon. Nothing special. I think it was like, I don't know, 14 bucks, 12 bucks. All right, talk about this here real quick. This rope is garbage. It will actually be changed out. I'm not a fan of this thick nylon rope. I need something a little bit thinner and less bulky, but just a little, I believe this is a 3.5 pound mushroom one. Oh, a little stiff, first time opening it. So got this, no biggie. Also have another grapple anchor system. It's actually called the Grappler. That's for rocky oyster beds, cattails, weeds. The Grappler holds up real well with that. This more of a sandy bottom, stuff like that. The clip here, we'll clip this back up in here. Now, being I just got this rope installed, I do expect some stretch and play, so hence the knots. I got just a simple overhand knot here to keep that end secure. Here's a clove hitch with, I just cleaned that up. Left myself plenty of room for adjustment. So, like I said, there's nothing special about the actual anchor. Just a cheap little buoy. The D-ring clip, I'll probably switch this out too to like a stainless. I don't even know if this is stainless or not. You know, built in China. I'm sure if I take it out to the coast, D-boy here, I don't know if it'll rust, but for the time being, I'm going fishing tomorrow, so I'll use what I have. So unclipping that. So lever lock system, it's in the locked position. This thing's not going to move. Flip that to the front, and you're able to adjust and move your ring here, okay? So again, goes to the back or to the front. Now on the pad eyes here, this is a little different from the last pad eye I had. Basically, it's got like a little lip right here to catch it from the line having to come up and over. So basically simple. That's what I did with my Vibe. If you guys have any thoughts, comments, suggestions, feel free to drop a line below. Thanks.